What Am I Doing and Why, Episode 8. For a couple years now, I've been doing a live class called Climbing Strategy and Efficiency, which basically focuses on a way to create a routing plan so that you can tackle pruning and rigging puzzles through a system of analysis. Part of that plan is post-analysis climb, and that's what I'm doing here and sharing with you. I didn't really get much GoPro video or anything like that, so these are just pictures from my cell phone, but I had a pretty large valley oak. Pictures never do it justice, but very wide, 4 main leaders, lots of dead space, and a kind of a very weird shape, which is a little hard to see. But there's a big leader to the left side going towards the homeowner's house, a sort of 2 leaders in the middle, sort of, going over the neighbor's house, and 1 dark leader that you can't really see too good going over the owner's house. Here's another picture of it from a different angle, which really doesn't show much. You can't really tell much from the pictures. But difficult climb. Objective was major deadwood all around and some end weight reduction on all of the major leaders, which required traversing this entire tree and getting out to the ends of the major systems for weight reduction. I ended up using MRS and SRS, sometimes both at the same time, and sometimes each individual one doubled up in order to make all this happen in what I thought would be the most efficient manner. And I'm looking back on it now, trying to look back on it now, because it still was a pretty difficult day. So the post-climb analysis is an exercise in just looking at what you did and trying to figure out, was it the best way that I could have done it? Is there a different way that would have made this easier or better or more efficient? So I'm tied in here. I started way over there. I did a shot. Pencil eject in. Redirected up around there. Drop down to the whole back lead way out there, over here. This little video clip is actually filmed from the initial tie-in point, and as I pan off to the left, you see downsloping limbs, which I went to first to reduce, and then went to that whole system to the left to reduce. And then this picture is from that system all the way to the left that I pan to do work, just so you can get an idea of the interior structure a little bit better. After that was done, I went towards the 2 systems that were towards the palms over there, and then sort of back to the center. Here's the middle, the original tie-in again. And then there's the other 2 major leaders that go towards the homeowner's property, and what you can't see is another system back over my right shoulder where I finished. This was set as a secondary line in this union to help me bridge this space. But I progress climbed out here with this secondary moving rope line that I was using out there to help me conquer the dead space, and finish that side of the tree. Progress climb from that tie-in, because it's pretty flat, over to here. Got a hold of this line that I set right here, and I've progress climbed over here to deal with this side of the tree. And I will rappel off of this, jump onto that, go do that side of the tree, and then end with that far side way over there. This is a picture taken from that vantage point of that video clip. As I was saying, that purple line is the primary line. The orange line there is a line I've been using to help conquer the dead space as a secondary moving rope, and sometimes turning it into a stationary system. And there's a third line there that was also preset to help me do the other half of the tree, and then jump on to that to get to this spot where I took the photo, and just help me conquer that dead space. And then sort of this last picture is that orange rope on the right is what I had preset to help drift over to that far corner, and then again is my little blaze line that I was using as that shorter multi-use line, all back and forth, and used in different ways just to help get through these areas. And this is my post-climb analysis. And looking back, I think there might have been some areas where I might have done things slightly differently, but not that differently. Again, it's harder to fully share it without having taken a lot of video, but I just wanted to share with you guys the notion of a post-climb analysis. That being one of the most, or one of, like a very important thing I think that people should be doing when they do a job that is really difficult, that feels like there might have been a better way. And even if there wasn't a better way, and even if you don't feel like that, it's just a good exercise, or at least I think it is.